Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5, where we were just going to go check out the cantina, but I want to point out, I noticed the work orders over here have a cancel button on them, so we can in fact cancel these and reorder it that way, although we still can't drag and drop it in this list. That'd be convenient, but alas, we cannot do that. So I guess that's absolutely fine. We'll be done with the Centurion in 18 days. The Shadowhawk is going to be allegedly finished in 39 days, but there's going to be some things here that I don't think we can replace on it. And we're going to want to do a full rework on this Shadowhawk, but we'll replace the missing parts first. So that'll be fine. I want to head into the cantina and see what this is. Okay. So, this is Mech Collections? Interesting. So this would collect one commando mech. So presumably we'd need to deliver them these parts. Kill 3 Igor units. Okay. So this is just stuff that we can do while doing other missions, right? I don't see any sort of a time limit on it. So that's noted. It'll give us outlaw reputation, but I don't see a reason not to accept these. So that seems fine. We may as well always be at our maximum of active jobs and just not really focus too much on it, I guess. So in that case, we should go somewhere else where there is a cantina. Like, for example, Pascagoula, which will take us 27 days to get there. Okay, that's fine. We're going to need extra time to repair anyway. So let's head on through. That will get the Assassin refit, but we're not quite done with the Centurion yet. We will have that done fairly soon. But let's head on in here. And our current mission is just to go to the cantina and see what's available here. Okay, so kill 3 fire starters. Sure. Kill 3 commandos. Sure. And kill 10 J. Edgars. Sure, why not? So we'll accept all of that, and eventually we'll get paid. Now, we're pretty low on our funds overall, and that's definitely something that's concerning. So we're going to have the Shadowhawk refit due in 12 days. We have finished the Centurion then, huh? Indeed, we have finished the Centurion. Okay. So that is fine. The Shadowhawk is not done, but the Assassin is. I'm going to use the Assassin to replace the Locust here, which is our smallest mech. And that'll be a sizable upgrade there. This is currently rocking an SRM-2, an LRM-5, and a medium laser. That is an incredibly mediocre loadout. Okay. That is really bad, but I guess it's fine for now. So the Shadowhawk is going to take, what, 12 days? To be refit. I want to just go ahead and deploy right now. So we've got all these jobs, and there are no actual contracts available here. So we need to go to, like, Brooklyn, where there's a raid contract, a targeted kill contract, and a demolition contract. So let's head on up over here. That's going to take us 13 days and cost 50,000 C-bills. And that's the Shadowhawk done. So we're going to need to do more work on the Shadowhawk. So now that we've arrived here, I want to immediately begin work on, well, a refit of the Shadowhawk. I would like to replace our Centurion with a Shadowhawk, ideally. What is the armor value here? Let's see, 304 versus 272? Yeah, that's just an upgrade. So let's check out the loadout here, and we can see this is at 55 tons, but this is because we have these destroyed weapons that we're just going to probably get rid of. Like that. So that means that we have a fair amount of tonnage to work with, right? We've got a Battle Fist slot here, a Battle Fist slot here. We've got an SRM-2, SRM ammo in our center torso. Okay. I might keep the SRM-2, but we might upgrade that. It would be a slot issue, right? Probably it would be a slot issue. Okay, so we've got some LRM ammo here, but we have no LRM. So that's definitely a bit of a concern. We could toss an LRM-10 in here, or we could just drop the LRM ammos. That is fine. We could move our SRM ammo out into this leg. So we have a ballistic slot here. I would like to do something like an AC-10. What is the tonnage on that? That's 12 tons. So an AC-10 is most of our tonnage. That's not shocking. And then from there, I'd like to put in I think we'll put the SRM ammo over here, and we'll put the AC-10 ammo over here. This is how many rounds? That's 40 rounds. So that's a fair number of shots. We could put in a second ton of AC-10 ammo and have 80 shots here. So that is reasonable there. Engine heatsink, huh? We could put a single heatsink in there. Well, I mean, that is already a single heatsink, isn't it? Okay, so we put a single heatsink in there. We have a little bit of cooling there. We've just got the one medium laser in this. I'm not a huge fan of the hard points on this overall. So as far as the SRMs go, how many SRMs is this? 320 rounds. That's going to take us so long to work through on an SRM2. I don't suppose there's an SRM6 available. There is. The tonnage on that is 3 tons compared to an SRM2, which weighs 1 ton. So I would like to buy an SRM6, but it's very expensive compared to what we have. So there's that. Let's think about our weight here. We are going to have a weight issue, I think, if we do this. Because let's see, this would bring us down to 53.5, so we'd have 2.5 tons. We'd have to lose like half a ton of armor. We could drop a ton of AC-10 ammo, and that's probably fine. So then we drop the SRM2. We purchase this SRM6, which is expensive, and we put that in this medium missile slot. And you can see even then we're half a ton overweight. I calculated it slightly wrong, so that is still a concern. I would like to put this tier 2 medium laser in over this tier 1 medium laser. So we'll do that. And then we've got this half a ton issue. So we could go with AC-5, but I don't think we have AC-5 ammo. Let's see. Filter. Equipment, I guess? Yeah, we've got AC-10 ammo. No AC-5 ammo. How much does AC-5 ammo cost? It's not available. So that's not an option. Actually, no, it is available. It's only 13,000. I'm going to buy that. Okay, so we could downgrade this to an AC-5 rapid fire from the AC-10. So that would go there, drop the AC-10 ammo, and then we'd put in AC-5 ammo. That is 80 rounds of ammo from a single ton there. So that gives us a lot of weight to max this armor with. So that puts us at 53.93. We could even put in 1 more ton of something. Apparently, I lost my network connection. That's exciting. I don't think that matters. It shouldn't matter anyway. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe the server went down for maintenance or something, but we're playing offline. That should not matter. If it does, I have a problem with this. Okay, so then the question is, what do we want to do with this extra about a ton that we have here? 1.07 tons. We're not going to be able to put any more armor in here, so we're going to be missing that 0.07 tons, and that's probably fine. So we don't have a slot for a machine gun, do we? No, we do not. Okay, so that's all fine. We don't really have much for slots anywhere, except we could put the SRM2 back, which is intriguing. That is actually quite intriguing. The rate of fire here is 100 RPM, so, I mean, we will chew through this AC-5 ammo reasonably quickly. But regardless, this seems reasonably fine. How much is this going to cost to actually do? 48,000, and take 24 days. So we don't want to have this be our plan for right now, right? This is not an ideal loadout. We're making do with what we have here, but it seems reasonably fine, I think. Where do we do the weapon groups here? That's interesting. I don't know where we do the weapon groups. Maybe that's actually in-game, like it is in MechWarrior Online. I mean, you can do it in both in MechWarrior Online. Okay, let's go ahead and start this work. It's going to take a little while. That's understood. And yeah, it's going to take 8 more days because we are in this system. That's fine. So, now we need to deploy. Absolutely. So what contract do we want to do here? Well, we've got a difficulty 8 raid contract, a difficulty 9 demolition contract, and a difficulty 10 targeted kill. The 10 is highlighted here, which makes me think the game thinks that that would be complicated for us. This is our current rating. Tonnage limit of 145. Okay, so we might actually run into a tonnage limit issue here. Let's run this easiest mission for right now, because we need to make some easy C-bills, for sure. So I'm not going to run any damage coverage. We're going to run 2 salvage shares and 3 C-bill payouts, like this. This'll be fine.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
Okay, so our deployed tonnage is 135 out of 145. That means that we have 10 tons to work with. So the Javelin is a 30-ton, and the Assassin is a 40-ton. We can replace the Javelin with the Assassin, and that's what I'm going to do. So we have to keep the Locust around because of our tonnage limit. Cool. Let's go ahead and launch this. So this will be, in theory, nice and easy, but our Shadowhawk will not be available just yet.
We have been contracted to destroy a number of tactical objectives in enemy territory. Be aware, we're only being paid for the elimination of the targets, so try not to stick around and tangle with the defenders for too long, or you'll never hear the end of it from Fahad.
Wow, we didn't even have a dropship this time. We just kind of appeared on the planet. Okay. Well, these are our designated targets, and that seems reasonably fine. Let's just make our way through these ravines here. Sandstorms will limit visibility, and our range is okay, actually. We might sit back and take these out from range. I'm thinking that the intended order is to hit this one first. That appears to be the closest, anyway, and the least behind obstacles. So that seems fine. We've definitely got some very ancient geology going on here that I'm sure is not getting damaged at all by us walking through here like this and, you know, shooting at it.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
What do we got?
Vehicle spotted.
Vehicles, huh?
Package acquired.
That's just a few C-bills? Sure. Okay, that's a turret there. So we'll just lob some LRMs at it. Out at this range, there's not a lot that they can do.
Target acquired.
That's a Scorpion. Yeah, there's a fair number of defenders out there. I do certainly want to get them taken out at relative range here. We are taking some fire. So let's just back off a little bit here.
Target destroyed.
As an SRM-20 carrier, don't want to tangle with that up close. They've definitely got some autocannons out there that I'd like to eliminate. Okay. So we're just going to take these out from range here.
Target destroyed.
That's another SRM-20 carrier.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. And a Scorpion. Okay, how many LRMs do we have? Oh, 770. That's a lot.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target acquired.
So this is, of course, a turret out over here, and we'll fire on that. Just kind of altering up our movement patterns here to make it a little harder to hit. Okay. Cool. This is where we wish we were piloting a catapult.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Oh, more salvage here.
Target destroyed.
Cool. So we do see additional targets out over to our right.
Target acquired.
And that's a turret there.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
SRM-2s, huh? More turrets up over this way. Okay.
Target acquired.
Well, that's another turret there. This is not exactly, like, ideal engagement
Target
for
destroyed.
us, but it does kind of minimize our damage taken, which is good. Cool.
Target destroyed.
So there's all of those guys eliminated with relatively minimal damage. I don't really want to burn ammo on taking these storage silos out.
Target down.
Excellent. So now we need to proceed up through where this presumably intended ambush was. And that looks fine. Ooh, there was somebody out over there, but looks like our lance mates took care of it. Cool. So we do still have quite a lot of LRMs here. And we'll be utilizing them. Is that a VTOL?
Target acquired.
That is a VTOL, for sure. We can't pitch up this high. But there we go.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. We've got another
acquired.
SRM-20 carrier. Get out of here.
Target destroyed.
There we go. We do not want to take a salvo of SRM-20s. That's a harasser. Get out of here.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
That's a storage silo there.
Scratch that target off the list.
Excellent. Is that a turret? Not sure what that is.
Target destroyed. Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Okay. Noted. Let's get rid of that turret.
Target acquired.
Okay. So there should be something right over here. What is it?
New target. Urban.
That's an Irby. Okay.
Lance target engaged.
Get in there, everybody. Swarm him. What's over here?
Target acquired.
That's a cicada. Okay. Lance is going to take out that Irby. I'm going to work on this cicada. If I can hit it. That usually helps. I'd like to leg it. It's a cicada after all. We've done significant damage to its legs already. Extremely significant damage. Okay. Come here, cicada. Where did he go?
Mech taking heavy damage.
Oh, that's a PPC. Okay, noted. Come here, cicada.
Weapon systems malfunctioning.
Target
Okay,
acquired.
that's a turret over there. Just gonna take that out real quick. Work on this Irby a bit. Ooh, PPC hit there. Ow. Ow. There's that cicada.
Target acquired.
Trying to leg it here. Man. Okay, we unfortunately lost our autocannon there. This is what I mean when I say that this Centurion
Taking
doesn't
heavy
have much
damage
armor.
over here.
It doesn't have nearly the kind of armor that I would have liked. Okay. There, we legged the cicada at long last. And there it's gone. Beautiful.
Copy.
Get this
We're
Irby,
on
please.
it, sir.
Can you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Okay. RCT is exposed right now.
System down. I am useless in this fight. The tanker destroyed. Forgive me.
Okay. So RCT is actually not exposed. I thought RCT was exposed, but I think I was looking at the wrong unit there. Okay. So that seems fine, but yeah, it's very clear that we have issues with this Centurion design. No doubt about it. That's why I want to upgrade to the Shadowhawk, despite it being also a not ideal design. There's that Manticore gone, and that's good. Okay. So we're just working on taking out these targets at this point. Almost done, and then we're going to just try to get out of here as quick as we can. We've already taken far more damage than I would have liked. No doubt about that. It was mostly the Manticore behind us that was the problem, I think. And that is fine. There we go.
Objective down. All
Looks like
target
evac
buildings
is
have
out
been
over this
destroyed,
way.
Commander.
Cool.
Good job. Getting you an evac now. Head to the marked location.
So we definitely took way more damage than I would have liked. There's no doubt about that. There's a turret up over here that we can lob some LRMs at and just make sure that we don't take any extra damage from. Cool. Looks like the way down is going to be slightly to the right, judging by the map.
Tango smoked.
But yeah, losing that AC-10 that easily is problematic, no doubt about it. There are reasons why I want to get out of this Centurion. That's for sure. What do we got here? That's a turret. Okay. I'm not sure if that laser actually hit it. Cool. And we've got a couple of turrets off over here as well. There we go. Okay, that all looks good. Let's get out of here. That's our dropship there. So that is, of course, a very, very good thing. But yeah, distinct lack of armor on this Centurion, and I would definitely like to do something about that. The best thing to do is to get out of the Centurion, I think. Get into a bit more of a brawly sort of mech,
Great
which
showing,
the
Commander.
Shadowhawk only
Our
kind of is.
employers will be pleased.
Well, we took a fair amount of damage there, that's for sure. More than I would have liked. Okay, let's see what the damage is. It's going to be relatively significant, but we should have made enough from that. Yeah, we're going to get like 1.2 million C-bills from that. We should have made enough that we're going to certainly... Okay, Karita doesn't like us, and Davian does. Sure. We should have made it plenty, to be honest. So we could take an Irby here. AC-5 Rapid Fire. I guess we could take that. And we could take, say... Why does this Irby cost slightly more? Maybe because it has, like, a part that survived or something? We could take an Irby, I suppose. A medium laser, that'll be relatively fine. What is this insignia here? I'm not sure what that means. Interesting. Well, that is fine for now. We could take, I suppose, one of them. Why not? That'll be fine. And that will be good. So we got ourselves an urban mech there, but yeah, we definitely took a fair amount of damage there, and it was mostly the Centurion, losing that torso. So that's what generally happens with that Centurion, is those torso hits. So that's something I would definitely like to address. So I'm going to go into the loadout here, and I would like to repair everything that we've got here. And you can see just how low the armor actually is in the torso here. So we could definitely ramp that up. And there's also the ammo stored in the torso. I'm going to move that down to the leg, but we're going to need to get rid of that. And we do have AC-10 ammo to replace it with, so that's fine. This AC-10 here we can replace. And then a single heatsink up here we would remove, and we would put in another single heatsink up here. That seems relatively fine. However, I think that this is too much ammo. I'm going to go down to 1 ton of ammo here, and I definitely want to bring up the amount of... Right, this is a total quantity. I want to bring up the amount of armor here a little bit. Maybe to, like, here or so. And then max out the armor. So that'll make us a little bit more resilient, but it is not going to be perfect by any means. We could drop a little bit of armor in this leg to boost up this torso slightly. Kind of like that. We don't have anything in this leg. So that would be reasonably fine to do, I think. It's definitely not perfect. This is going to be way cheaper than what it was estimating that was going to cost. That's interesting. Okay, go ahead and do that. So the Locust is going to need to be repaired. That's going to be, well, actually, we should probably travel here, now that I think about it. So that means that we should come in here, cancel the Centurion work order, and then we should travel to an industrial hub, right? So that means we go to, like, Haynesville, which is an industrial hub. We travel up here. That'll take 13 days. During the meantime, we're working on the Shadowhawk. Then we come back here, and we'll have quicker and cheaper repairs for our other mechs. That's the idea. So the Shadowhawk is still being worked on, and then here, we can queue up the repairs here. So... is this loadout what it was? No, we're going to have to redo this. Okay, so we're going to have to repair all of this, but we know exactly what we're looking to do. So that is fine. We're going to put in a single heatsink here. This is going to be a AC-10 ammo. Okay, so AC-10 ammo would go in like this. The single heatsink is fine there. And then we repair this, and then I'm going to max this armor. But I want to remove some armor over here. Like so. And go like that. 3216 and 3216. Like that. Okay. So that'll be a little bit more resilient, and we'll start that work. And yeah, this is going to be cheaper, and it will take less time now. So that's perfect. Now I want to repair the Locust and repair the Jenner. Why is that going to cost 200,000? Hang on. We lost the arm there? Okay. Let's actually remove this here. And let's go into the loadout here. So we hit the repair button on all of this, right? A couple of single heat sinks down here. Okay. That seems reasonably fine. So we would put in a single heatsink in these legs like this. That puts us back up to 20. And this is going to cost 117,000. Okay, so that's the same amount. Good to know. I just wanted to see if that would be different. So the Jenner is going to be 230,000. That's understood. The Assassin is going to be 12,000. And then this Urban Mech. What do we want to do with this Urban Mech? Well, that's an interesting question. The mech is currently inoperable and must be repaired before use. No valid offensive weapon. It needs repairs. Yes. So the AC-10 rapid fire and AC-10 ammo. Noted. Let's go into the loadout and do this manually. So we're going to hop in here and do something like this. Actually, let's revert this and then repair all. So it puts us like this. We're lacking the AC-10 rapid fire. So we're going to drop that, and we're going to have to go to an AC-5 rapid fire. I'm going to move this AC-10 ammo out of here. I'm going to move this single heatsink up to the right torso. And then we would need some AC-5 ammo, right? So AC-5 ammo would be something we'd have to purchase, which presumably exists in the market here. Yeah. So 1 ton of AC-5 ammo, and that'll give us 5 tons to work with. So we can put a ton of AC-5 ammo here. That looks good. We've got our small laser here. We've just got the 2 hard points. So let's max this armor and see where that puts us. 26.93. Okay. So if we get rid of that small laser, that means that we could upgrade this to a medium laser, in theory. But even then, we'd be 3 tons short. So as a hypothetical, we have like 3.5 tons, right? So that's 9 tons there. A large laser would be 5 tons. A PPC is, of course, 7 tons. A PPC X, huh? Interesting. So we can't really fit anything into that. What if we went with a flamer instead? That seems semi-reasonable. It weighs 1 ton, so we're still going to have some extra tonnage here. So what do we want to do with this? Well, we could put in more heat sinks. We've got 3 of them. So that is a theoretical possibility. We would still be like 0.6 tons short here. Alternatively, we could put in additional jump jets, potentially. I'm not seeing... Does this only go in the CT in this game? Possibly. It might only go in the CT. Okay, well, let's just do it like this. And that will... we'll still be a little short on weight. But we're maxed out on armor, and that all looks reasonably good for now. So let's queue that up. That'll take some time. No doubt about that. You can see here, yeah, it's going to take a while to get that urban mech done. So that is okay. We're going to get these all repaired. And it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to start traveling back to a place where we can get a reasonable contract. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy Magar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse Xenocyte, Hiro Marutsu, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.